Hi, I'm Jamie Newberg, General Manager of Irrigation Technical Services. Over the next few minutes, this video is going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to clean and maintain your irrigation filter. This is extremely important and something that you should do every month. A clean and maintained filter will result in continuity and integrity within your irrigation system. Your home has an inline rainbird filter that prevents dirt and debris from entering your irrigation system. This will protect your valves, pipes, and nozzles from getting clogged. A clean and maintained filter will help preserve your irrigation system and keep maintenance costs down. A filter that is not clean can cause all kinds of issues, ranging from poor water pressure to clogged nozzles, ultimately affecting your landscape in a negative way. The first thing you need to do is shut off the irrigation water supply to your system. This can be found in the valve box next to the irrigation control valves in your yard. This shutoff valve is usually located with the filter. In some cases, you will have the valve box in the front yard by a sidewalk. Locate the small ball valve or gate valve and turn it to the off position. After shutting off the water, please test this manually, running a zone from your Weathermatic controller. Obviously, no water should flow while running the manual test. Next, you'll need to locate your filter and unscrew the lid. Please be sure not to lose the rubber gasket when taking the lid off. They can tend to fall out. Once the lid is removed, you will see that the filter is made up of red discs. Please pull out the filter. Once this step is completed, locate the screw on top of the red disc filter and loosen. This will loosen the disc inside. Then you will need to take the filter and rinse with a water hose. Do this thoroughly, making sure all debris is rinsed from the filter and the filter is clean. A good measure is to fill up the filter top with water. If water doesn't filter out, it's too tight. After cleaning the red discs, they should move freely. Once you have rinsed and cleaned the filter, rethread or tighten the top back on. Please do not over-tighten the top of the filter. This will lead to poor water pressure and ultimately restrict water in the filter. We recommend to just make it snug or tight fit. Next, place the filter back in the housing and close the lid to the unit. When placing the filter back in the housing, please make sure that it's centered in the seat in the pod. Please be sure also not to lose the rubber gasket when taking the main lid off. They can tend to fall out. Again, don't over-tighten the lid as this could make it difficult to remove in the future. Once the filter is back together, you can turn the water back on by opening your ball valve or gate valve. ITS recommends cleaning your filter once every month. Not maintaining a clean filter can cause all kinds of issues for your irrigation system and potentially your landscape.